Had a particular napep one day. I was heading back to my house, and this person, I wanted to get something on the road, and I told the driver, I was like, sir, please, can you please just alight for me at a particular place? Let me quickly get something, I will be going. And the man said no. Like, he refused bluntly. He was like, no. And I was like, please, I just want to get something somewhere. He was like, no. He kept insisting, no, 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 until I got to a point where I just couldn't ask him anymore. I just got tired. But on that spot, I can't deny that there is something I saw in that man that seems like a virtue, and I really could pick from him and say, yes, this is really great. I love his firmness. That spot was where the real definition of being firm really, really resounded or became conscious in me, that, oh, he wasn't fighting with me, he wasn't shouting on me. He said no in a polite way, and he was just so firm on that no. And when I got down from his napep, I began to think about building resilient habits, or resilient nature, or resilient traits in a tough world. That was where this started resonating with me, that we are in a world whereby a lot of things are evolving, and being resilient is getting scarce. And it's going to be some of the things that we will need as life is evolving, as things are happening. Now, whether you like it or not, life is just going to throw so many shades at you. You are going to go through different phases, different challenges, different situations, even things that you didn't even foresee to come to you in life. You are going to face them. And when those things come, it takes a resilient spirit to really hold on. And that brings me to sharing these 3 tips that can help you be in that space of being firm and saying, oh yes, this is what I choose, regardless of what life or phases or seasons or whatever it is, or wherever I even find myself, regardless of what it throws at me. Number 1 is understanding what you want from life, regardless of what you go through. I think many people are just living life. Probably few people are living intentionally. And I think we need to come to a place where we need to start living life intentionally, where we are intentional about who we work with, those that are in our space, people that we talk to, how we live life, what we eat, the kind of family system we are building. You know, when we are intentional about life, it helps us to know the kind of things we want to build resilience on. It helps you define the things that you want to, how do I put it down? The things that you want to really be firm on as regards building a resilient nature. Number 2 is understanding that regardless of what life or how tough some things throw at you, your why is more important than the situation you are in, or the phase you are in, or whatever it is that you go through at different phases of life. Whether you like it or not, I do say something that is very it has become a national anthem to me. I say new battles overcome victories, because I know that every phase of life comes with its own shenanigans, and every situation in life got, like, it's just practically like every decision you make in life has its own battles, has its own challenges, has its own ups and downs. But your ability to keep reminding yourself your why, and not getting overwhelmed with the challenges, the phases, or whatever it is that life is throwing at you, will help you to stay firm. And while you are staying firm, you are building that resilient nature that help you to become more tougher than the things that life is throwing to you. There are days you want to give up. There are days you want to, you just want to be out. There are days you don't want to be in it. There are days you just like, oh, I'm tired, and this. There's just so many things that can happen based on what life is throwing at you and how it can make you feel. But one thing is just so certain: in the midst of how you feel, whatever it is that you are going through, or wherever you find yourself, whatever situation you find yourself, your why which is the first thing I mentioned, must something that you keep reminding yourself every time, and something that you are staying on regardless of it. Number 3 is that, which is the last but not the least, last but not the least, is you make sure that you are not just rigid for being rigid's sake. You are flexible even on things that push you towards your why. So this is the video. You want to be resilient, yes. Why? That's number 1. Number 2, to what extent and for what reason? So when your why is very strong, then you know to what extent you can go. And when you know to what extent you can go, it will be very easy for you to build momentum on reasons that you are making that particular resilient habit or resilient nature to build through life over certain things. But when you are just living life, you cannot be resilient. You can't. You will just find yourself living on survivor. You will not even get to the place of self-actualization based on Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You might just find yourself just flowing in conformity based on anything that comes your way in life, and that can actually make you feel empty, make you confused, make you frustrated. It can even make you be somebody that is not deeply rooted in identity, which is another topic for another day. Watch out for it on this space. But the most important thing we are really saying right here is for you to be resilient in times like this, for you to build resilience nature, resilience habit in times like this, is you understanding your why. To what extent can you go with your why? And then your firmness in your why will help you reach where you need to reach. That's that. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed this. And then verily that day I did not enter that NAPTEP. I ended up entering another NAPTEP. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also don't forget to drop it on the comment section what you feel about it. Bye.